Hey guys, it's Anna/PastelBunBun for PastelBunBun.com, and this is a tutorial on how to edit a Apple/Kindle case or to port into a hole, a crevice on anything. Let's get started. Alright, so first you're going to need your case. I'm using this one and I already taped it on the inside. You're just going to put a layer of tape across the hole or square or whatever, so you're creating a like a barrier, like the bottom part that you're going to pour your resin into. So cut out whatever you want. I'm using this little piece of a little twin stars thing, but you can just put stickers in there, glitter, whatever you want. So I'm just showing you how it would fit. And you're going to cover it in tape if it's a paper item, so the resin doesn't eat it up. So you're going to mix your resin, just like your instructions say. Mine is a 1:1 ratio, and then you'll just mix it normally till all the cloudiness goes away. Like I've already said in my past videos, bubbles do not matter. So you can mix your resin as quickly or as slowly as you like. Just as long as the cloudiness goes away, you'll be fine. But you could have a trillion bubbles. It could be a bunch of micro bubbles. As long as you heat it up with your heat gun or blow it a lot with a straw, then it'll be fine. So slowness doesn't really matter. So I'm just mixing it here like really quickly. I have it sped up as well. This is just a voiceover. So we're just gonna mix. Now I'm using a Apple iPad case, but it's for my Kindle. But it's supposed to be able to rotate to its side as well as fold out to be landscape mode. But because I'm filling up that center portion, I'm not able to rotate it anymore. So that's just a heads up, just in case if you do plan on doing something like this, especially with the exact same case, you won't be able to turn the case on a portrait mode. It'll only be able to be landscape. And now I'm just pouring my resin into that area, and I'm just making sure it goes up to the edges. Now it doesn't matter, like I've already said, I can't stress this enough, doesn't matter on the bubbles once you use your heat gun, especially a heat gun. So if you don't have one and you are doing a lot of resin, invest in one, because it works wonders. You could have a trillion bubbles in your resin, but once you heat it up, like you actually get your resin hotter, then all those bubbles, they just diminish, they just disappear, and you can't even tell that you had any. So now I have my image, and like I said, I already covered it in tape. You want to leave like a little rim around, which was a little bit my mistake. I didn't double check to make sure it would fit before I put the tape on the back slash the inside of my case. So I had to kind of force it on one side, so make sure that you double check that your image is going to fit with the tape on it, so you don't have the same problem that I had. And you want to make sure that you get resin over the top of your image, the complete top, like all the way over the top. So it's pressed down, that's it. And then I use my heat gun again over the top to make sure any bubbles that may have risen up to the top, they were popped. And now I finally get to pull off the back of the tape, which is so rewarding. So I'm just slowly pulling it off. You want to be careful. You don't want to go too quick. You don't want to just rip it off. Like my other tutorial video on the circles, the resin circles, you want to go slowly to make sure nothing else happens. And this is the finished product. Like I said before, my image was a little bit too big, but I did make it fit. So it does look a little bit weird on the right hand side, but the rest of it is fine. This is how it works. It's upside down, but when you close the case, it's the way that I wanted it to be. So I guess I should have probably thought that out. But either way, I mean, it works. But you cannot turn it sideways like I'm showing you here. I can't rotate the case anymore. And as far as I know, there's nothing that you can do about it. You just have to kind of deal with the fact that now you cannot rotate your case with your Kindle or iPad in it. But I didn't like seeing the back of my Kindle through this hole because it was just like a black spot. So I wanted something really cute there. So that's what I did, and this is what it looks like on the back. A little bit of the resin did kind of seep a bit underneath the bits of the tape where it was joined, but I have no problem with that. It's not like it ruined the image or anything. And it's all waterproof, it's sealed, it's one whole solid piece of resin. So that's it. Thanks guys, with much kawaii love. See you guys later.